Well, that's good.
That's
Yeah,
a
sorry, I was
fucking
trying to finish up a game with Jeremy because I told him I'm like I have to meet with these guys, and Jeremy leaves for 2 weeks tomorrow.
Listen. Oh, excellent! It's my time to shine now. I'm gonna pass him up on achievements. He's gonna be mad.
Good luck, because you only have 2 days.
I got this.
2 days,
so
and
he
you have to
says,
get up
but
to
I
what?
just listened to him
like-
struggle getting one achievement because he doesn't read.
Yeah, that
mean-
happens. He's up to 8,275.
Woo! I'm up to
So you have
48.50. I'm 34.25 behind him.
Yeah, you got to catch up.
Ernie is in third place right now. Actually, he's at 32.50.
Yeah.
So we could start the podcast this way.
I'm pretty low.
So the thing is, because Jeremy always talks shit. First off, real quick, episode 16, LP3. Your host Carlos with Link and Ernie. Hi, internet.
Hello,
What up,
internet.
motherfuckers?
So
Yeah,
as
gotta
I
be
was
aggressive.
saying, Jeremy likes to talk shit all the time when we're doing the fucking podcast or the podcast, internet hunting. Jesus Christ, fuck
Achievement
Dude.
hunting. Jesus.
Carlos, just
You're getting so
let's just
flustered
end
right
the
now.
podcast here and fucking
I
restart.
know,
'cause
right?
That was horrendous.
Let's do a quick rewind. Anyways, yes, he always talks shit when I'm achievement hunting. He's like, I'm always beating you every month. I'm like, it's a back and forth thing. So I was like, you know what? This month I'm gonna beat you. I know I'm gonna beat you. Come at me, bro. And supposedly he's just chilling, doing a little backlog gaming. I'm like, you're full of shit. Nobody gets 8,000 points just by, just chilling. So I could tell that Jeremy's really wanting to beat me this month. Fair enough. But I do have a few games lined
he's
up.
doing it now. Like after you started saying like, oh, I see you're up on the leaderboards, but he wasn't trying because from what I remember, Sid was playing. He was playing with Sid on a couple games because
Yeah.
she's one getting ready to leave to college. Two,
Holy crap.
yeah, dude. He's also been prepping for this for the past week or two. He's been prepping for his trip. He's taken like 2 weeks driving
I thought you
through
were gonna say the
the
achievement hunt. I
US.
was like, that's fucking hardcore.
No, he's been prepping
Buckle
for it
down.
because he's got 2 weeks to run through the US. He's coming over here to California driving. Mind you, he's driving the whole time. So they're driving the RV through the US. They're going to be coming down this way. I don't know what other stops they have, but it's like a 2-week trip. Then when he gets back, he has another trip out of town that he's doing for work. So he's going to be gone for a while. So that's why he's just like, I'm just going to play as much as I can when I can now, because he's like, I'm going to go through withdrawals. I'm like, dude, I don't blame you. And when he saw that you were like trying to catch up and whatnot, he's like, oh my God. He's like, I'm totally going to actually try now. And that was like maybe the beginning of this week that he saw that. So he like started playing a bunch more backlog games while I was at work.
Yeah, I think I have enough to get myself to like a solid 10 to 11,000 right now.
Hopefully.
Like, I'm dead serious. So, I'm trying to get
because
to
he's
that,
just
so crush his hopes and dreams.
he's gonna be well. I mean, he said right now, like the last time I talked to him about it, he's like, I hope he beats me. Is what he said. He's like, if you don't beat him, that's just horrible.
I mean, it's 8,000 points. It's kind of up there, but it's yes, I can totally beat it. Yes.
It's not that
and he
high,
still
though.
has.
I play backlogs
He still
all
has
the time.
today.
I reach that high.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Oh, Ernie, I forgot to mention to you, and also internet, if you guys are a big fan, Too Human, which was a great game that came out on the 360, is free to play, and it's back on backwards compatibility.
Ooh.
I'm happy with that. I liked Too Human when I played it. I only played it through it once. I think I tried playing through it a second time, and I just never got around to actually finishing it because I got sucked into other shit. But that's how it goes.
Yeah,
Still a fun game, though.
It's back. It's there. You can also still get the armor from the pre-order. It's fucking awesome, and I'm waiting to play. I have it downloaded, and I'm waiting to play it because I really want to play it again.
Good deal. I'll check it out later. Well, probably not. I'm playing through a couple other games right now, so I'm probably not going to be
In 2
checking it out
weeks, you
later.
will. I mean, not 2 weeks, in 2 months.
I mean, in 2 months, I'm just going to be busy. Like that's all that is.
Sounds
Now I'm
about
just
right.
busy because I want to get through shit.
Yeah. All right. What are we doing today, Carlos? Start it off.
Oh, it's already started.
No, well, I know, but I mean our topics. What are our topics,
Yeah.
man?
Oh, well, I mean, you know,
It's
Well-
already started. This fucking guy over here is not even paying attention.
it's already been rotten. But yeah, no, I'm totally forgot to write down what time we started, because there's one thing I noticed about doing this whole Discord bot recording thing. It has no timer anywhere. I can't seem to find one.
Oh,
So-
wow.
So I'm kind of just doing like a guessing type of thing what time we started, so it's all good.
Well, I'd
but-
say we
Is it all
started just like maybe 5-10 minutes before.
Yeah, that's what I
7?
thought too. Yeah. And that's okay.
Let's see. You sent Link the text we started 9 minutes ago.
So we started the podcast 5 minutes ago. Bam! I'm probably completely off, but that's okay. Anywho,
Close enough.
we're gonna probably we're probably gonna be like mentioning the bot here and there. Like I said, we are doing our podcast through the Discord bot now. So again, there's still some shit that we're still trying to work on. But you know, we did it for our last
Remembering
podcast.
to do the link.
Yeah, the link, the timer, the start time, you know, all that shit. So,
Fun stuff.
but it did work on 15. I was very excited when I went through the podcast, editing it and shit. I was like, oh my God, it actually worked. Like everything is synced perfectly. I didn't have to do any extra work. Like everybody's mics sounded amazing too. Like it was a good podcast. I was very happy with it.
I told you, man. I knew there was a way to make it easier for you.
I know. And I was trying everything possible, and finally I sat down on the toilet and I was like, all right, there's a bot that can help me with this. And I found it while I was pooping.
I mean, I was perfectly fine with making this as difficult as possible.
I know you are, Ernie.
Yeah, we know.
I mean, it just makes me happy.
But that's okay. Like I said, it works now. Video recordings are going to be a lot easier to make, as well as podcast. All that good stuff is going to be way, way easier to make. Hallelujah. So,
So we hope, anyways.
so we hope. Yes. With all the technical difficulties I've already run into.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotta keep that small amount of skepticism to everything you do.
Yeah, you know.
Nothing is perfect.
So,
It's funny.
last week we were talking about E3. Ed was supposed to be in this podcast, but he's still too busy streaming because he's a beehole. Oh my God. I think you all knew about this, right? About his internet that's gone to shit the last 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
know
heard
of
about it
it.
because he actually showed up to work.
That's right. Yeah, because it was an outage that happened at his house, and he's trying to stream. He's almost a full-time streamer pretty much, and he
Yeah.
couldn't do it for what I think out of the last 7 days he could do it for 4 or 5 of them too often because his internet kept going out. There's this giant area. I saw a map of it where the outage is. He's at the very edge, right at the edge, it's just tickling him, but yet his internet still goes out. So
That's funny.
he hasn't been too happy lately.
I don't give a shit. He actually had to come into work. He can suffer with us.
I know, and I
happy
was
with that.
laughing because he mentioned that too. He's like, "This is bullshit. I got to drive to work this time. This is ridiculous." And I was like, "Sorry, man. I'd give you my internet if I could, but I'm sorry."
I wouldn't. I don't give a shit.
I know you wouldn't.
You're gonna go into work and you're gonna fucking love it. And then I'm gonna laugh at you when I roll up in the building.
And the thing is,
That's pretty much how it went. So.
we make it sound like it's bad. It's because where we live and where Ed's job is, it's about an hour, 15 hour, 20-minute drive around there. How long does it take you,
Yeah,
Ernie?
give or take. I mean, well, it takes about an hour on just the weekdays. Currently on the weekend, which, by the way, Renaissance Festival can suck a giant fucking penis. But on the weekends, it adds an hour or more to my drive just because everyone's like, oh, I gotta go to Renaissance Fair, gotta go to Renaissance. It doesn't fucking change every year.
It's
Same.
really the same
It
thing
lasts
over
for
and
like
over.
3 months.
Yeah.
Makes me so
I've
bad.
gone a few years and nothing has changed from that thing. It really is the same thing over and over. They might get like one new store or like, maybe a new show every once in a blue moon, but it really is the same goddamn thing. And people spend
Yeah.
so much money.
You want to know how I knew it was the same goddamn thing? It was my second time going, and I saw the exact same skit from Puke and Snot. It's like, all right, well, never coming here again.
Yeah,
So-
and the family wants to go, so I can see myself going again because
Ugh.
as I'm
It's-
talking,
I've actually never been.
You never been to a Renaissance? It's pretty cool. They got these like giant
cool
turkey leg
once.
things. It's cool once, yes. Maybe twice if you like really just want to go all out and just spend a shit ton of money and enjoy everything possible, but it's a little pricey.
Yeah. It is definitely a little. That's maybe the one thing I'll give the Renaissance is it has some pretty cool stores, but outside of that, it's so lame. That and I get to stand outside in the fucking burning ass sun all around these sweaty ass people. No, thank you. I'm happy
But you're a
sweating my
knight.
balls off in my apartment.
Now, do you dress up or do you just go?
I just go.
You can do either or. I don't take the time to dress up. At least I didn't before. I was just a kid. I wanted to just go. Right.
Ernie's got like full
Uh,
armor and everything on.
I will say, like, the most I dressed up with, because I was still collecting a bunch of different swords and everything like that. But even then, so I had a sword like strapped to my back or my hip or whatever, and that would just be what I did. That was my extent. Still dressed out in like t-shirt and pants, but sword. Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's fucking hardcore, man.
Yeah, I was working it. I was working it hard. And then I got in trouble because they actually learned that it was a real sword. So like, you
Oh,
kind of have to put
Jesus.
that away. Yeah,
It's like a
oops.
convention. Of course you can't bring real swords.
I was a kid. I didn't know. I was just like, I want to be part of the cool people and bring my own shit. Brought my own. A very sharp thing, but I brought my own.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Needless to say, I learned what the rules were at that point.
Did they like kick
Even
you
still,
out?
they just told me to go put it away, so I just had to go back out in the parking lot and put it in the car.
Oh. It's like a friggin'
Ready for
5 mile
all
ride
the
to
action.
parking lot.
Ready for
Yeah.
all the action.
Jesus.
That was maybe my worst time at the Renaissance, but that was by my own doing, just because I wanted to be part of the cool crowd, dressing up and shit. It's all right. I don't go anymore now, though. And like I said, it can suck a dick because, again, it adds an hour long to my drive. So I'm just sitting there in traffic for like 5 exits, and it's like 4:30. I'm like, what are you people doing right now? The Renaissance is going to close in like an hour. Why are you going there?
To see the fireworks. No, wait, it closes in an hour. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what they're doing. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm just fucking sitting there on the highway, and everyone's like, go get restaurant. Go get restaurants. No, you don't.
Ernie is upset.
Shit. It's my kept-in road rage. Just all that rage just stamped down while I'm on the road. That way I'm not flipping people off or jumping out of my car and fucking stop and go traffic and start punching people in the head through their windows. Yeah, that's all the built-up rage coming out right now.
Right on.
Yeah. So, hi guys, how are you?
Yeah, fantastic.
And that's what grinds Ernie's gears.
That's the segment.
And there's a lot that grinds my gears aside from just highway troubles. But
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so we were talking about Ed and his stream. Also, I was going to say too that last week I did mention that I was going to talk a little bit about my stream as well. That because I was like streaming like 4, 5, 6 times a week. That's going down like a good maybe 2 times a week because a bunch of rules came up and a bunch of people over at D Live are probably going to be losing their partnership here soon. I might be one of them. So yeah, so I might just finally well, I'm going to for sure going to be bringing down my streams for just Mondays and Fridays. I figure those are like the best days for me to stream right now. And that way I can
Okay.
also kind of focus on the channel, like, the rest of the week as well. So, and I'm also trying to switch my wifey day because I have a day called Wifey Wednesday. It's one day that I don't do any
Wow.
gaming. Yeah, like I let Jackie choose whatever she wants to do, whether it's watching a movie that I'm not a fan of, I'll still watch it, take her out, whatever. Then, that's her day. But I'm trying to switch
Okay.
that over to Tuesday.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, that's a decent one.
Yeah. Now we can go to cheap movie night.
Hey,
As
just
bad
go
as that
early in the morning. It's always cheap movie night.
Problem is,
Okay.
the problem is now Jackie actually got a full-time job now. She actually works post office like I do. So she's actually working full-time.
Gross.
Yeah, I know you weren't a big fan of it, but instead of saying, wow, that's awesome, congrats, gross. Thanks, Ernie.
I would have congratulated her if she like Taco Bell. I wouldn't give a damn. Like, yeah, good
Damn.
job. Post office? Are you fucking kidding me?
Taco Bell.
Hate that place.
Wow.
GG on
I have
Taco
no
Bell.
love for the post office. So,
Actually, I saw an article on MSN stating that Taco Bell has officially become the healthiest fast food restaurant.
Healthiest fast food?
Yeah. Let me
How is that?
Let me just. I sent this to a buddy of mine, and
I'm
Actually,
gonna have to
group of
take that with a grain of salt. I worked at Taco Bell.
Right?
I don't know if I can consider that the healthiest.
yeah. So this was actually 2 days ago, and it was on MSN that it popped up. But Taco Bell is officially one of the healthiest food chains.
Huh.
By what margin?
I'd actually have to look into seeing what they actually did because I just quickly read the article, or I mean, read the title to it, and I sent it to a buddy because he eats Taco Bell on a daily, like
Oh.
on a daily. It's
Ugh.
nuts.
I
That's
did
too
that when
much.
I worked there. Can't do that so much anymore.
Oh yeah, you did used to work there.
I did. And it was a good time, Had when they still had the taquitos around. That was like my daily go-to whenever I was working. But yeah. I also did a lot of like snacking at Taco Bell. So it's like the potatoes. I'm always like frying that up, and I put them in like a side container for myself.
Jesus.
Like, yeah. I did a lot of snacking at that job.
I mean, yeah, it's a fast food job. It's gonna happen.
Of course, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually proud that I don't think. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything is ever wrong with working fast food, but I've never actually done a fast food place. Never done one.
Kind of works the borderline of it. You worked at like the theater, right?
That's not fast.
Not exactly fast food, but it's the same concept.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
Link, what do you think?
If you're working the register, guess what? You're working fast food.
I was a projectionist at one point.
At one point. That and they have
That's
freaking what do they call it? The Studio Eats. Also fast food.
I didn't do that one. No, I never worked there. I was at the concession stand
Oh.
first, and then I went to like projectionist.
Yeah. So you're borderline fast food, dude. Whether you like it or not.
Fuck off. That's actually my very
You
first
just had
job.
extra shit to do.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I'd have to say I agree with Ernie. Like, it's fast food.
You
like,
would.
It is. I mean, it's
Like you can't get any faster than let me just scoop up this popcorn into this bag. Oh, you want a hot dog? I got this shit right here. So
yeah.
sorry, dude.
Aw. I don't consider it.
Yeah,
fast
that's
food.
that's. I've worked at restaurants, not fast food. I've worked at El Torito, and then I've worked at the Mediterranean restaurant that I used to work at recently.
I mean, that's borderline
that's when I became a
fast
server.
food.
Just because it can be prepped for to go. It's not
No,
necessarily
fuck
the
that.
fastest getting
Restaurant's
out.
fast food. You can't throw movie theater into fast food and not a restaurant. No.
I mean, I
What
can.
you
It takes like 5
you
seconds to
can-
get a hot dog from the theater.
correct.
Takes me like
Whereas
30
the
just
same
to get
thing-
my damn appetizer.
Yep. There's
Yeah.
guidelines to it.
There's guidelines. There's a book.
Yeah.
Got rules.
Takes me more than 5 minutes to get out of the goddamn building. Guess what? It's a sit-down restaurant.
Yeah, if it takes that long, like it's definitely a restaurant. If it takes you 15 to 20 minutes to get one item, it's a sit down.
But like,
Like-
what about when you're at the concession stand and you wait 10 to 15 minutes to get your food?
Nope.
That kind of knocks it
Nope.
out of the
What the fuck are you waiting for? Did they order the
That's
entire
just-
thing?
That's just the line. That's just the
Yeah,
line.
that's just a fatty. That's who that is right there.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like it's a busy day, so you wait for a very long time. So yes, that's not fast food.
No,
that's
it
just
is.
a
It's
Anything,
just like
restaurant.
a
Starbucks.
movie theater.
It's
would probably
just
be
like Starbucks. Starbucks is fast
high-class
food because
fast
all they
food,
do is
I think.
microwave your stuff.
High class fast food. Did you just say that to me?
It's high class fast food. Yes.
You know what? Log off now. Log off
God,
right
I'm
now.
done with this podcast. I'm fucking checking out. What the hell?
I'm gonna have to talk about my contract here with this.
Fucking high class.
I mean, it is. You sit in these fancy ass chairs and shit, and like, they're recliners now. By the way, I don't know if you have those linked, but we have the recliner chairs now.
Hey, you think I live in a fucking poor country or state or what?
I don't know. I just don't know if they rolled them out in your area. Give me a
You
break.
acts like you have a dollar theater next door to you, and that's all you go to.
Right?
Do they play movies at your town? Do those exist? So
Yeah,
picture-
we
moving pictures
always
on a
play
big-
the same movie, fucking Simple Jack.
Great movie. It's underrated.
Oh man,
I gotta go to the
that's
dollar
funny.
theater again. I'm pretty sure they're still around, right?
The Dollar
Yeah,
Theater
there's a
is
couple.
still around. Actually, the thing is with the Dollar Theater, let's see. All the theaters smell like urine, just a heads up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's not stadium sitting, so you know how everyone's kind of like sat a little higher than you. No, it's all flat. So good luck if someone's taller than you and sits in front of you like an asshole. So, but it is $1. So hey,
Yeah, I mean, Carlos, it is a dollar theater. The only people that are going there are the cheap people that want to see a movie but didn't want to pay full price.
and no joke, like more than half the
So it's
movies are already
empty.
in the red box,
And
Yeah.
smell like urine,
and it smells like urine.
or love
Just
to
put
smell
one of the
urine, I should
car
say.
fresheners underneath your nose. You're fine. Or rub
There
some
you go.
Vicks.
Put it around your neck. Put it
You're all
around your
set.
neck.
But again, it's only $1.
Yeah, cheap movies. I've definitely gone there my fair share of times. Saw some
I
movies
have
I didn't really want to see in the big theater because there's
Exactly.
a lot of people. I don't want to deal with the fucking rush. I just want to go to the cheap one, sit down in the shitty ass chairs, enjoy the movie for however long it is, and leave. I don't have to wait in line. Nothing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or if there's like a movie that you might have been a little interested in, but you're like, I don't want to spend no $15 watching that shit. I'm gonna spend
Yeah.
$1.
I did that a couple times too. Can't remember the last one I saw there though.
It's
What
been a
was the
while
last
for me. The last one I
Ah,
saw,
wow.
I forgot the hell it was called. The problem was though, we thought it was a kids movie, so we took our daughter there, and suddenly like these
Ooh.
people started becoming these like demon things, like whole head full of teeth and these like tongues and shit. Like it was pretty fucked up. And yeah, I kind of
What
started
in
about
the
her.
fucking world did you take her to see?
It was something with the title, like something children, like peculiar children. I was like, oh, it's about children with special abilities or something. That sounds cool. And yeah, no, it really wasn't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lord.
Like halfway through the movie, she was like, can we please leave? I was like, I'm so sorry. I really thought this was a movie for you.
Scarred for life, thanks to you.
Yeah, dude.
That's
No
something
joke.
I would do just to get a laugh. No, that's it.
Of course you would.
Goddamn right. I
Yeah, I
got to
felt
watch
really
all
bad.
kinds of creepy ass movies. I'm gonna take a child with me as well. Like, guess what? We're about to make you grow up real quick. See that
You're gonna
demon
be a man today.
there?
You gonna learn today.
Gonna learn today. Don't ever
Funny
go to
enough,
the
it's
movies
that
without
concept that Rico won't let me like tell bedroom stories to his kids. I'm like, Rico, I can tell bedtime stories. Like, no, don't do that. Why? My stories are wonderful. I think I told
He's
one.
like, you know what,
I can't even fucking
Ernie, I
remember. I think I
appreciate it.
told one how angels got their wings, and it was something super fucking crazy. It was like doves die, angels get their wings, and all that shit. It was crazy. But yeah, after that, he's like, "Yeah, you're never telling a bedtime story to my kids ever." Like, why? Put some hair on their chest.
Oh yeah, totally.
Put some hair on their chest.
Yeah,
He's 8 years old.
it's okay. Like, what was my first rated R movie? I think my first rated R was, I want to say, no, I don't think it was Blade, but I think that was the goriest one I saw. Was Blade.
It's a good one as a child.
Yeah, it really was. I don't even know what drove me to actually want to watch it. I was just like, Blade, vampires, what's this? Watched it, I was like, whoa, that was awesome. I think I was
Now,
corrupted ever since.
Ernie pretty much just answered that question. But Link, like, were your parents ever kind of like they were a little strict when it came to for you like watching like rated R movies and shit? It's like you can only watch PG-13 or below. They ever did any of that?
Not necessarily. I mean, they would always do the whole like, you're not old enough to watch this like by yourself. Like, who are you going with? That's it. But it's never like you're not allowed to watch this because you're so and so age. She would always just say like, who are you going with? And then that's it. Like that's all I would get asked.
No, so that's not bad.
Usually I'd be going with like my brother or a couple friends, or like my mom would, like I'd ask her, hey, can we go see this? And can you buy our tickets? And she'd buy our tickets.
Yeah, my mom did that too, but she didn't watch the movies with us. She just bought the ticket and left in the theater. Left the theater, I mean.
Yeah, no, that's what she did to us for us too. We'd
Yeah.
get it, go watch the movie, and then just, doop, we were gone.
Thanks, Mom.
Yep.
Thanks for being a responsible
I never had
adult.
any of that. It
My
was just,
mom is
what's
the
on TV?
coolest.
Sweet.
My mom is still the coolest. She'll have a margarita with me.
My mom doesn't
It's
drink
always
too
fun.
often, but boy, when she wants to drink, though, she can drink. I'll give her that. And it's been fun drinking with her.
She goes at it hard.
Yeah, like she just wants to hit it out of the park whenever she wants to drink. So it's kind of cool.
She goes hard in the paint.
Yeah. Freaking building off of your guys' response to, like your parents would like buy you the tickets and they would just leave the theater. I didn't have that exactly. I had something close, but I actually got kicked out of the theater. I want to say it was the showing for Blade 2 or Blade 3. I can't remember which one.
You and Blade.
That was like, at the time, that was like my favorite superhero. Granted, that was also the most successful superhero movie.
Marvel, right?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
Marvel.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that he's Marvel.
But yeah, like my grandpa, he took me and my cousin to the theater, and he bought us the tickets. And he only bought us 2. The person who was selling us the tickets clearly saw him give me and my cousin the tickets, and he clearly knew that we were underage, but he still just let us go through, including the person who was tearing the tickets and everything. He's still got to go through. I sat in the theater. I think I saw maybe like 15 minutes of the movie, and these fucking assholes sitting next to us happened to look over. They were continuously looking over for a while, right? And finally, they just got up and went and got one of the staff and told them that 2 kids were watching the movie, and fucking staff came in and pulled us out. Now I'm sitting there, I'm like, you realize, yeah, I was super pissed because I wanted to see the movie for one. And 2, I start creating up a fuss. I'm like, you realize they sold us the tickets. That dude tore the tickets and let us in, and you're only creating a fuss now after I'm already in the goddamn movie.
It's too violent.
I was so mad. So mad.
Oh, I would be too. I mean, I would have been like, am I your kid? No? All right, cool. Enjoy your
Exactly.
movie. Get the
Mind your
fuck
own
out of my way.
goddamn business.
Yeah.
Right?
I just hate the fact that I couldn't recognize the people that were looking at us just because it was a dark theater. Otherwise, oh my god, I would tail them anytime we go to the theater, and I would ruin every goddamn movie. Like I would just sit there and wait. Like, where are you? There you are. Sit right next to them and just stare at them and fucking just talk the whole time. I wouldn't even care if I get kicked out. I'd just fucking go right back in. I'll ruin every movie for you from this day forward just because of that, you asshole.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
you remember
I don't recognize
you remember when I was in here and I was kicked out?
Remember
You
me,
dick.
bitch? This
Yeah.
person
I'm
dies
out,
at the
man.
end. Fuck off.
Dude.
That would be my
Ultimate.
retribution.
Ultimate.
But sadly, I don't remember them, so I can't do that.
Darn.
Yeah, it's okay because me and my grandpa went the next day to go watch it anyways, so I got to see it anyways in the end.
Yeah.
Gosh, like
Caused a
thinking
fit
that
and been
far
like,
back,
I bought these for my
right?
grandson. Why did you kick him out? I'm
Well,
his guardian. I
did you
said
get
he
the
can
money
go. He
back,
doesn't
though?
need me there.
Did you get the money back at least?
Yeah, we got the money back.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Because there are some theaters that actually
They-
do that. They're like, fuck that. You guys broke the rules, so no money.
well, they tried to give us a hard time originally because the ticket was already torn, right?
Ah.
They're like, no, we can't refund this. I'm like, you're going to refund it. We just got kicked out of the theater after paying for these and being torn already. So you're going to refund the ticket.
And
I
Eventually,
would have.
we got the money back, and I had to wait for Grandpa to come pick us up and everything. And then after we dropped my cousin off and we were driving back home, he's like, we'll go tomorrow. Like, sweet.
fuck the police.
So, yeah. Went back, watched the movie anyways. I was a happy camper.
Aw, Ernie got to see his blade.
I did get to see my blade. My vampire blood and gore. Huzzah. Yeah.
Now,
Still
of
probably
the
one of my
three,
favorite
which one's your favorite?
movies, but of the trilogy,
Yeah.
the first one.
Now, was there one
First
that you
one
thought
was
was
the
just
best.
hot garbage?
Trinity. Trinity was hot garbage.
Aw,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Nope.
No,
Nobody gives a shit.
sorry. Even Reynolds couldn't bring that movie back. Like there was
He's
some
Deadpool.
cool. There was like some cool dialogue here and there, and there was maybe some cool moments, but overall, I was just like, this movie. What the fuck did you guys do with this?
Fucking Brock.
Like every other movie.
Shit.
Yeah. I did like the second one though. The second one, not better than the first. It was kind of on par, but yeah, it kind of had some like what the fuck moments.
Oh yeah.
Trinity, ugh, that was just fucking awful. That and their stupid fucking weird ass alternate ending that they decided to bring in, where they had like the werewolf vampire mix. Just like, are you fucking kidding me? I really hope this is just a joke ending. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's an alt ending where it's like Ryan Reynolds and whoever played his partner, whoever that chick was.
Fucking
Jessica
whatever
Biel?
her name from. There you go.
Yeah,
It's
there
like
you go.
Seventh
Yeah. She's hot.
Yeah, they like broke into a bar and they're fucking, they're shooting shit up. And like before it cuts out, all you hear is Ryan. It's like, what do you get when you cross a werewolf and a vampire? And fucking giant ass, very bad special effects. Werewolf comes in the building. He's like, a carpet that just sticks to you, and then it ends. Just like I fucking hate this movie.
What?
Like
I've never
it's
seen
even
that.
worse than it was before.
Oh
I've
yeah.
never
Oh, man.
ever seen that. I can't believe I've never seen that. Wow. It sounds stupid, but I've never seen it.
Absolutely. And so fucking retarded. Like the CG for that werewolf, mind you. Like I've seen some bad special effects for monsters, but that was like on levels of Bebop and Rocksteady.
Nice.
Fucking yeah. It was
What are we talking, the new ones or the old ones? Because there was Secret of the Ooze.
yeah.
And then there was the newer ones with the turtles that look all fucking steroid out and shit.
A bit of both.
Ah.
Bit of both. A little more of the old version, but a bit of both.
I want to see this. I'm pretty sure it's got to be on YouTube by now, so I'm gonna have to look that up later. But
it's an old ass fucking movie, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube.
I know, and that's why I'm shocked because it's like, dude, this movie's been out forever, and I've never seen the alternate ending or whatever. I've never seen it.
Yeah, just I'm pretty sure if you just do like Blade Trinity alt ending, you'll fucking find it. But
well, son of a bitch.
One of the worst alternates I've ever seen in my life. So I'm glad it wasn't the actual one.
And speaking of alternates, I'm sure you guys have heard about that whole thing that they brought back whatchamacallit, Endgame to theaters. Because now it's not like an alternate. I guess that they like added some more scenes after the credits, and I don't know when it releases or if it's already out, but that's an interesting
straight
thing.
up. No, it's straight up just a cash grab. Like, I fucking hate Disney for doing that. I know it's Disney that did that and not Marvel. Especially since I can't remember the dude's name, but I think it's the actual director guy when he was doing an interview about it. He's like, yeah, this is more of just kind of like a promotional thing for our upcoming stuff.
Please. I bet you anything it was just like an extra scene that they were going to put on the fucking Blu-ray. And they're like, you know what? We're about to beat Avatar. Let's go ahead and just throw that in there. Re-release the movie.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to get, like, I'm pretty sure they're just trying to beat Avatar, get the highest grossing film of all time. But, like,
I'm just want that money.
It's going to be, like, a trend where now other movies are eventually going to start doing that. Like, other big movies. Don't be surprised if, like, Star Wars does it later on this year.
I stopped watching Star Wars already. Like,
really? You gave up on Star Wars?
Yeah, like, I kind of stopped caring after, which one was the first new one? I can't remember the one they called that. Was it called Force Awakens? No, it wasn't that, was it?
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
The
first of the newest.
You
got it.
What the fuck was the second one called? I thought the second one was called Force Awakens.
The Last Jedi.
Last Jedi. There you go.
Yeah, that one was. I personally liked it. A lot of people weren't happy with it, but I liked it.
I liked it, and I didn't like it. You know, I liked the scene when Luke came and did the whole fucking standoff thing. Like, I was like, that's cool. I liked that. And then it didn't quite hit me as hard when he just kind of vanished. It was kind of cool that they tried to do the whole Tatooine thing. Like, oh, he got to see his homeland before he vanished. Like, that's kind of fucking lackluster. That just seems so shoehorned in. Like, that's maybe what kills most movies for me, is when something just seems so shoehorned in when they're trying to do like this whole tribute type thing to a character or characters. Just like, you kind of killed it with that. Bad decision. Could have done so much better. Like, that's actually, I might catch flack for this. So I'm apologize ahead of time, and by no means am I meaning to be offensive in any way. But I saw Endgame again.
Nice.
Endgame, for me, not as good the second time around.
Oh.
There's certain things that actually bug me about it and just don't make sense to me. But I won't get into that whole prospect too much. But like, certain things that bug me about it is, one, their time travel thing makes no fucking sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
Like,
to me either.
They set rules for themselves at the very beginning, and I feel like they broke every goddamn rule. So that bugs the shit out of me. Well, I think there's two things that actually bug me the most about that movie. And it's not because I don't support the idea. It's because I hate the way that they executed it. First, their whole big deal about creating their first gay person in the Marvel Universe. Okay. I love it when you can bring that in, but that just seems so fucking minor and shoehorned in that I was just like, dude, you just look like you're trying to cash in on this right now, and it's so piss poor. So I didn't like that. Secondly, the Lady Avengers unite. I liked the idea behind that,
You know,
but that was so poorly executed for
Go
multiple
Paolo.
reasons. One, who the hell is going to be like, let's give Captain Marvel the gauntlet, the one who essentially doesn't need any help. Let's give her the gauntlet and then have all these women line up behind her. Like, she's not alone. We can help her. With what? What are you guys going to do? She can fly over everybody and punch people away. Like, I don't understand that scene. It makes no sense to me. And again, that just seemed like one of those, shoehorned, we want to fucking get this thing in and show that we support this kind of deal. Like, you could have executed that so much better. So much better. Right? And thirdly, my issue with that movie is Captain Marvel. I like Captain Marvel's movie. It was pretty good. Maybe not the best. Pointless
It's one of those
character in the
origin
goddamn
movies.
Endgame movie. Like,
I'm glad
she
that
played
they
no role in that
did
movie.
what they did with her, though. I mean, a lot of people just didn't want her to be like, okay, she just came up. Endgame is like 2 months later. They don't want her to be some overpowered person, beat Thanos like that or whatever. So I'm kind of glad that they kind of just, shoved her aside a little bit, because it's like, we don't really, I didn't want that much of her. We know she's strong.
I didn't either, but if that's what they were going to do, they shouldn't have included her.
I
They
agree.
shouldn't have been included. She's just one of those pointless characters just for the sake of helping the plot a little bit. Because the only thing she did, she saved Tony and she blew up a ship. That's all she did.
Because
That was her
Captain
purpose.
freaking Marvel.
Yeah, well, Captain Marvel got fucking bitch slapped by Thanos, so like she was worthless.
Spoiler alert.
Don't care. She got bitch slapped by Thanos. So, anyways, my whole point of that is I don't like it when movies or directors or fucking anybody do like these weird like shoehorn thing without building to it. If it's just something that they throw in to like try and cast their chips in that particular area, like, hey, look what we did. Give us a thumbs up, guys. It's like, you make me want to punch you in the face more than anything. So,
Ernie, please.
are you kidding me?
So vicious today.
Right?
I
I'm so upset.
guess there's a lot of things that make me angry. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Let it out. You're in the right place.
I did. I let it out a little bit. But yeah, like I said, I fully support, strong female characters. I love strong female characters. Fully support that. I'm happy with gay characters as well. I'm perfectly fine with that. Just don't make it seem like it's just something you threw in as just like a side note and expect a high five for it. Not gonna happen. At least not from me. Maybe from other people in the public. They're like, yeah, fucking high five. We got this in there. We got that in there. That's so. You're not gonna get that from me. For me, you're gonna get a middle finger, and I'm just gonna turn around.
Damn. Just damn.
Yeah.
No fucks from Ernie.
No
Nope.
fucks have been given.
No leeway. Sorry.
Now, are you guys going to go see
Wow.
Endgame, the re-release?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, me
It's
neither.
pointless. They're not changing anything.
They're not changing anything except adding like a few scenes after the credits, which I'm sure you could just like probably find on YouTube down the road.
Yeah. Like I said, as far as what the people said in the interview, it's just going to be promotional shit for their next phase instead of the actual movie itself. So,
Yeah.
like, okay, sure. That's cool, I guess.
It's for Phase 4.
No. I'm not doing anything about the re-release.
Sad face.
Yeah, I'll probably just I'll get the news online.
Yeah, and it's
Better
also
idea. I'm not spending money on that either. What the
eventually
fuck?
get the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray. I'm just having a stroke in this podcast. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you're having issues, dude. What's wrong with you?
Good Lord. So I was texting guys earlier today saying, we're going to do a podcast, hopefully get some videos done too. Because I finally was looking through I was talking to Ernie about this earlier. I feel really bad about doing it too. I was looking through the videos that I have to edit, and I was like, holy shit, I've got only one more to edit, and I'm done. There's nothing else left. So we definitely have to record here soon. Because unfortunately, I had to scrap 2 of our videos. I had to kind of toss them. Because there was one video, it was an achiever fail. We've only done one, so I'm trying to make a list of a bunch of achiever fails that we can do in the future to get that playlist rolling. But yeah, there was one video I had to scrap. It was an achiever fail because we recorded it quite possibly about a year and a half ago. It was just never released, so real sorry about that.
Yeah, Carlos is a dick.
Oh, absolutely. I'm really not happy with myself. And then another one was a Mario Kart group up. People really like those right now. Unfortunately, had to kill that one because all of our voices were on one audio file. So there was like no way in hell that I could have fixed. Oh, except actually that was the one. Oh no, never mind. I think I did save that one because there was that one that I explained that Ed, you can hear is breathing the entire video. You can hear like,
That's
oh
funny.
man, I was so mad when I fucking heard that. I was like, Ed, you piece of shit. What'd I do? And yeah, I was like, listen to your file, and you can hear his breathing. So I found a way to actually clean that, and I did manage to get his file on there. But yeah, there was another one, like I said, like all 4 of our voices, one giant file, and I was like, oh my god, if I try to edit this, it's just gonna be a clusterfuck. So yeah, I had to kill that one. So that one has to be re-recorded as well. But no, that's what I was saying. Like we gotta record more stuff. Gotta get another backlog set up for myself here. So thanks for your patience, internet.
Don't. Just
And I was actually releasing videos.
shit on him all you can, please.
Videos were coming out too. Like the last 2 weeks, I think it was like every other day something was coming out. I was like, yeah, all right, we got a good schedule. Let's do this. I'm out of videos. Fuck.
I'm done.
And done. Solid 2 weeks. So yes, we promise more videos are going to come out. We're going to definitely get to work on those. Thank you again for your patience. Love you all.
I'm not allowed on those. I'm just kidding.
That's
I try to get you outside.
We forbid Link.
No, it's just I think every time that it happens, it's either something comes up for me that I'm not allowed to be. Well, I just can't be there. I think the last couple times have been like it's either been a birthday or something that I've had to do that I've already planned. And then it was like another time a spur of the moment thing. What we should do though, if we're going to do one, I highly recommend us doing the Jackbox.
Jackbox? Which one?
The one with the freaking voodoo dolls.
Oh, the trivia game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Trivia was
I
probably
lost.
like one of my favorite ones.
Dude, I love the trivia murder party thing. It's great. That's definitely on the list because actually there's a few Jackbox games that are on the list that I really want to do. So those are coming soon. We
In
love
time.
you. Thank you for your patience.
Again, just shit on him all you can.
Nah,
Right?
yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, you're gonna take it, and you're gonna love it, and then you're gonna smear it all over your face and your body, like it's a lubricant.
That's wow. That's graphic.
And you're gonna smile and say, "Give me more."
Thank you, sir, man.
That's right.
Another.
Okay. I'm
It's
a
gonna happen.
little lost here.
It's okay, Link. It's all right. Just agree. Just agree that they need to just do that, and we'll be in a happy place. Happy.
Oh my god. So anywho, last week we were talking about E3. Was there anything that we didn't discuss?
We didn't discuss a lot of things.
Oh,
We
was
only
it?
talked
Really?
for like 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, thought so.
We like touched on the baseline of a few different things, but we didn't really talk a whole lot about E3.
then I wouldn't be surprised if the rest of our E3 talk will go to the next podcast. I'm pretty sure it will. But that's okay. That's just something to talk about in the future. But so, I mean, I wanted to talk a little bit more about Nintendo stuff because we kind of just like, Nintendo said this and this and this, and that was it. It's done. So we didn't
Yeah,
really.
I mean, they didn't really have too much though. Like that was.
I mean, they talked about some
deal.
stuff like Luigi's Mansion coming out and Banjo-Kazooie's finally on Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Well, that was mentioned, but like I said,
Wow.
Nintendo's thing wasn't too.
I'm not gonna lie, like this year's E3 wasn't like as big, like as explosive.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't like
It was
blow
actually
my
kind of
mind.
minor.
It was a very mellow E3.
I liked the stuff that they said was coming. I hated that there was nothing, like there was no meat and potatoes to it. It was just you gave me potatoes and that was it.
Yeah,
It
like
was
nothing.
CG
shocking.
trailer after CG trailer. I was just like, okay. I mean, that's cool, and I mean, you're capturing my interest to a certain extent, but it's kind of.
And we got to see Keanu Reeves.
That was maybe one of the coolest reveals I've ever seen in a game. Though. Like,
Yeah, he's in
just the sheer fact that he
Cyberpunk
was like that whole thing was just such a secret for so long and it wasn't leaked. I was actually really surprised.
Especially nowadays that wasn't leaked, like since everything nowadays is leaked somehow.
So that was really cool. And I mean, we've already gotten a gameplay reveal for Cyberpunk. So I didn't care that was just a CG trailer. I was like, all right, cool, fine. I'm perfectly fine with this. I already got to see how the game is supposed to kind of play. I don't know if that's going to be the final end game of it, but I got that portion of it. And I got some more trailers for it to at least show me that they're still going at it. And a cool little reveal. Yeah. But, I mean, you had other things like fucking Gears. Gears had absolutely nothing to it. That was just a CG trailer, which was creepy, mind you, and kind of cool.
Oh, all the faces and shit.
Yeah. And then like they had the Avengers game. That was something they needed a gameplay. Because that CG trailer looked so fucking weird to me.
Dude, people were
I'm not looking forward to it.
Very unhappy. Yeah, a lot of people do not like that trailer at all. I guess they just said it just looks like garbage and
I mean, we didn't even get anything. We don't even know what it is. Like, they're telling us that it's an RPG, but like they're in that video, like that gave us nothing. Like all we know is like at one point Captain's dead, like what's going on, but they're saying we can play all the characters. Like nothing made sense in that whole thing, and I was kind of like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah. And not only one, do they need a gameplay for that fucking trailer, but two, they're also going up against the next what is that fucking Marvel game with all the superheroes in it? I can't remember what they call that.
Alliance?
Ultimate Alliance, baby.
Yeah, they're going up against that, bring another Avengers game, but they showed us nothing. So like,
I'm not happy about
that just like gives the impression of like, yeah, that's fair, but it's just like they need more for their fucking Avengers game because that trailer said nothing, like you said. And RPG, yeah, that's cool. I like RPGs, but what kind of RPG is it? And apparently, we can play as the different characters, so I'm assuming we're just gonna level up characters that's already in the Avengers, and that's cool, but I don't really like that, to be completely honest. I don't like playing already set characters as an RPG. Yeah.
If you're
gonna give me an RPG, guess what? Give me a character that's not part of this whole cast already.
We need Ernie Man.
I'm perfectly fine with Ernie Man. I play Ernie Man in every game.
I don't play Ernie Man. I live it, bro.
But yeah, I don't know. It was a lackluster reveal, so I'll keep it in the back of my mind, but it's not something I'm like absolutely hyped for.
I need to see more. Like you guys said, I
Yeah.
just need to see more before I decide if I really want to buy it or not. Because yeah, they
Yeah,
just
so
the Iron Man flying and shit. I mean, it looked cool. I thought it looked cool, at least.
I mean, we had Iron Man flying before in another game, and that was a piece of garbage. So,
Oh, I mean, the actual Iron Man game itself, yeah, it's really bad. Flying in that game is
yeah,
impossible.
that was worse than Superman flying. I'm just pointing
That's
that
saying
out.
something. Yeah, it's pretty
But
bad.
I will say something that caught my interest, but again needs to show me more is I think it was like Tokyo
Drift?
Echo Phantom or whatever that thing is called.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. It's God, who was it? It's Bethesda that made that game.
Yeah.
And I was just looking at this the other day, and I'm pretty sure I can pull it up from what I was looking at.
Yeah, that's something that kind of interests me because they said it was like kind of a supernatural, paranormal kind of deal. It's like that's pretty cool.
Ghostwire Tokyo. That's what it's called.
Ghostwire, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Ghostwire Tokyo.
I only got Tokyo right in that. I got everything wrong. I was wrong about that time, but that's what I'm talking about. It's fucking Ghostwire. Well,
Yeah, no,
that looked interesting, but again, something I need more on.
Yeah, it definitely had some type of ominous look to it, but it really looked. I'm crossing fingers that it was more of a lore-driven story game RPG. Something different than what we've seen. Like no more Fallout stuff. Like Bethesda. Don't get me wrong, Bethesda is good when it comes to lore. They have a great job getting that part down. The only thing that we're missing now is we've already gotten the Fallout stuff out of the way. Like we can take a break from that. Like let's get something
Yeah,
new.
we don't
Yes,
need more
please.
post-apocalypse stuff.
Yeah,
Post-apocalypse is kind of
ESO.
worn out at this point.
Yeah, ESO just in general, like that can take a seat back too. Like we don't need to rush that either. Like that's fine.
Yeah, that's just the fantasy genre, and that's something that they've been doing forever. So
yeah, they could take a break from that for right now. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this is going to bring about because it's definitely going to be something worthwhile to check.
Yeah, and I'm actually glad you said that because like what caught me, one, again, the trailer had that like ominous feeling. Two, the person that was showing it, she said she gave small bits and details about what the game was supposed to be like, and that kind of caught my interest as well. But third, again, it's Bethesda. Bethesda does fantasy and post-apocalypse. That's all they've done. So seeing this more like modern setting, that's what probably caught my attention the most. Is like they're going in a different direction. I'm like, all right, I want to see how you guys do this. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely excited to see what that game's potential could be, and what they decide to do with that whole. Because it looks like a completely different, like what we've seen from Bethesda, and I'm like super fucking hyped on it right now.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I love having open world stuff to play, so I'm hoping they can kind of keep that with Ghostwire. Now, on that same token, I don't want them to make it. I don't want that to be the focus. I don't need an open world to be the focus exactly. I like to have a little bit of freedom and exploration and all that, but just giving me like something solid to work with as far as just the story, some solid mechanics as far as gameplay. They don't have to be the greatest. They don't even have to be innovative. Just give me something solid to work with that fits with the story, and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, to at least have, because again, it's a modern setting, so it looks like we're dealing with a big ass city. So it doesn't need to be super massive and super open to where I can go into every goddamn door, but to at least have that kind of freedom, almost like on a level of, like GTA or like sandbox open world is what I would call it. Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
agree. That's definitely something worth putting time into. So I really hope Bethesda can change. I mean, they have a really bad reputation right now just because of Fallout, but like I'm looking
they're
forward
taking
to.
some punches right now.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls on the other hand is doing a fantastic job, so I'm really happy with that. So they're doing all right, but it's just having that fallout underneath them it's really hurting them.
Yeah. Unfortunately, so many people just love to look at the negatives more than the positives. Like, I
Yeah,
love Bethesda. They've given me a lot of good games. But yeah, that Fallout thing is like just this giant guillotine just hanging above them. It's just like, God, guys, like if you don't like it, just stop playing it at this point.
oh yeah,
That's all it is. But
definitely.
yeah, so that's my hope for Ghostwire. They put
Yeah.
some time and effort into it, give me a good story and a decent world to explore.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm scared that if they go like their super massive open world, like they do with Elder Scrolls and even Fallout, like it's just going to be this humongous map, but it's going to be almost dead. Like that's
Yeah.
what I feel like Ghost Recon Wildlands kind of fell with. Like they had a super huge map, but it was just so dead. Like yeah, you had some encounters here and there, but unless you went looking for it, you're not doing anything. You're just flying around,
Yeah.
driving. So
It
I'm
was
hoping that
more
does
of
something same.
a faster paced tactical GTA.
Yeah, yeah, definitely something like
That
that. But
that's how I felt about that one because it was very fast paced to go through, and then you were very more focused on teamwork, even with the
yeah,
AIs, and it just made it seem like a more, I guess, uh, RP, I guess, version of GTA because
yeah, that's fair.
you had more of a, it was maybe a little bit more linear to do other than like the sidetrack stuff or the side story stuff, but it was pretty much A to B, A to B, A to B. That's it. Like there's
Yeah,
nothing else. I mean, at least GTA had a little bit more running around and stuff like that you can do.
yeah, just
More
more you
side
could do in
questing stuff.
general.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially now. Now you've got like Robin Banks and all this other stuff and online play.
Yeah,
So
definitely a lot more to do in it now. So I'm hoping, and Ubisoft has been pretty good at topping their previous game. Like they've been pretty good at that so far. They kind of failed with a couple games here and there, but overall they've been kind of like doing a lot of quality of life stuff that's been really appreciated. So I'm
yeah.
hoping with their new Ghost Recon game, they actually take into consideration that Wildlands was empty after you finished doing what you needed to do. So hopefully they can, make things a bit more interactive, even when you hit like the end game status. Because I loved having the open world and I love being able to tackle things in any order I wanted. But I'm at the end game of Wildlands, and the only thing I can do is just turn their siege thing and just chase down people. That's all I
Yeah.
can do. There's nothing else. It's
Yeah, there's
kind of
after that
boring.
it was just dead. And it sucked.
So
But I mean it was
yeah,
kind of like what else can you do? I mean that was the shitty part to it. It's like there's nothing left for you to do. It's just farm up stuff you didn't need to farm up just for a cosmetic boost and maybe some damage boost.
yeah. That's all I'm doing in Ghost Recon anymore. When I hop onto it, I just freaking grab a bunch of resources and then I try and the rest of my stats.
Yeah.
Then I have like 4 stats left to max out, and I'm officially done.
Yeah.
But so either way, I hope they do something better with the new one, and maybe even a better storyline because I didn't really like the storyline of Wildlands. It was cool, but it was just so
Did it have a
basic. It was just
storyline?
a standard it was like
Yeah, it did.
standard drug cartel kind of deal. It's
Yeah, I
all
mean,
piss poor.
that's all it is. It's just take out each boss and then get the final boss. Yeah, America. Like that's all it was.
Yeah, but that is all it was, and that's what I didn't like about it. So I'm hoping
Yeah.
they do more. And from the looks of things, they got a bit more meat into it. Granted, it straight up just looks like they ripped off a Ghost storyline, because I think they did almost the exact same thing where I used to be a ghost in Call of Duty, and he was the actual bad guy at the end. Like it seems like the exact same thing in this one, but maybe there's more to it and more background to it.
Spoiler alert.
See that? Yeah, if you haven't played Call of Duty Ghosts, spoiler alert.
You're not missing out. We'll just say that. Well, the storyline's pretty good, but the multiplayer is garbage. It's just awful. For Ghosts.
I was actually okay with Ghost multiplayer. I liked it more than I want to say definitely more than all the wall running shit. But I did like it more than I want to say more than Modern Warfare 3.
You take that back.
No, Modern Warfare 2 had the best multiplayer. Modern Warfare 3, they started going downhill.
I never played Ghost, actually. Well, I played the multiplayer, but I never played the story to it because it didn't pique my interest. Plus, with the multiplayer, I did not like the multiplayer setup with the way you can buy everything right away and all that crap.
Yeah.
I was not feeling that for sure.
Yeah, that's fair. On that token, speaking of Call of Duty, who else is happy to hear that potentially, I'm going to say potentially because things can change, but they've claimed that DLC is going to be free for that.
Bullshit.
I'm entirely in agreement. Because I already see that there's a listing for what do they call it? Like COD points, which I'm going to assume is their premium currency. So I'm assuming that that's going to play a role, but I don't know exactly what kind of role. Probably something similar to what Black Ops is doing, is they just have premium currency for their fucking cosmetics. But I'm hoping that DLC wise, as far as map packs and whatnot, remain free like they're stating. Because then it would be like going back to similar to what they did on a previous game. I can't remember which iteration of Call of Duty they did that with, but they did have one where they had map packs for free for a little bit. So I'm hoping they can keep to that. That would actually be really cool, and I think it would actually help them, considering where the current publisher is right now with people shitting on them all day long, myself included. And I mean, hopefully they can keep to that.
Yeah, no, like I said, I'll believe it when I see it, but we'll see, because by the end, they
taking it with a grain of salt, obviously.
Yeah. But everybody wants to get freaking paid. So we'll see.
It's a sad day. There's just so much shit happening in the gaming industry.
Because, fucking, which game is it? Fucking GTA. Yeah, GTA. They do all their updates and shit for free. And that game's been running solid for how many years now? Shit, 4 or 5 years?
Except for that load screen.
Except for that load screen.
Never going to be fixed. But I mean,
that, and everything is super expensive. So,
but there's
you either got to put a lot of hours into it or just pay for money.
Yeah, no, I don't mind the loading screen, because when I get to the loading screen, I have time to go and make myself a sandwich and grab a drink and use the bathroom and shit. It's fantastic. Plus, you also get the entire world loaded up for you. That's another good thing. That's one thing that I will say, okay, it takes a while, but at least we get the whole world, instead of you go on one island and you gotta load to go to the next island or some bullshit like that. So I'm glad they at least give you the whole.
Yeah, that's fair. I can appreciate that too.
Yeah,
But that load screen still kills me.
it
Granted,
does. Absolutely.
I have a little more patience because I played Bloodborne when it first came out. And that's a fucking load screen that you could go to bed for 8 hours and come back and it's still loading. So,
Haven't played that one yet.
Patience from that.
Bloodborne.
You haven't played
What
Bloodborne?
console?
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
I haven't played.
PlayStation.
Well, it's PlayStation. Yeah.
Whew. Well, that's why.
Yeah, heard a lot of great things about it. I just haven't played it.
They made a movie of it.
It's easily one of my favorites.
Oh wait, no,
Very good.
no, I'm thinking about something else. Scratch that.
Like-
Never mind.
As soon as you said that made a movie.
He's thinking of Blood Rain.
Blood
He's thinking of
Rain.
Blood
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. I was like, something blood, and it's a video game movie, and it's fucking awful. I know they did something.
Yeah. Wrong movie, Carlos. Wrong game.
It's almost the same
It's
thing.
just
though.
about a vampire. No, it's not about the same thing. Not even close.
Tick.
I'm sorry.
But yeah. So I would recommend it if you have a PlayStation to play Bloodborne, assuming you have the patience for those games and you're not about to punch a hole in your wall for all, because it can be
Still haven't tried it. Still want to do either a
exhausting.
stream or a recording playing that game. I still want to do one of those two.
You need to do both, and then you need to tell me because I'm going to be there, and I'm just going to laugh at
I
your
can run a
suffering.
solo play for it. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
it. You can chill, watch in the background, make fun of me. Sure, I'm down for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna fucking love every goddamn. I already went through that hell, so I can just sit back and be like, "Yeah, Carlos, you're gonna die." You can be like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not," and you're gonna die to the first fucking enemy, and I'm gonna be so happy.
Damn.
I mean, anyone who's played those games know it's going to happen. Sorry.
And Link, you've played them all.
No,
None of them?
I played one Dark Souls game and I gave up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's fair. I think my first experience with that series was with Demon Souls, their very first game.
Oh,
And
God.
I got so fucking pissed at that game. So pissed. It was an exclusive for the PlayStation 3. And yeah, dude, everything in that game just shits on you. Shits on
Yep.
you. Granted,
Oh,
when you
yeah.
learn the mechanics, Demon Souls is by far the easiest intro level version of the Souls series. So if you want to get all right, I want to get my feet wet, play that game.
Huh,
Because once you learn the mechanics, everything is super easy.
right
But
on.
yeah, so it's not something you have to play. It's like one of those under the radar games. Like it wasn't popular by any means, and only some of the more either the beginner fans of the Souls series or the later fans of the Souls series went back and played it. But yeah, it's not one of the more higher rated ones. At least I don't think so.
Well, shit.
You're not missing anything if you don't play it and you just start with Dark Souls 1. 'Cause Dark Souls 1 that has a little more fluidity to it. But either way, you're gonna be pissed playing it. I can tell you that much right now.
Well, I personally can't wait.
Good, because I can't either. And it's going to be so fucking wonderful. I was just so happy that I don't have to play it. Granted, I'm
Man.
gonna be playing it anyways. Maybe not so much Dark Souls, but I'm playing Bloodborne right now again, just because I
Oh.
want to.
Yikes. Well, we're going to call it a podcast here. By the way, I don't know if you guys got the text. Like I said, Ed was supposed to be on this podcast, but turns out that I guess his wife locked her keys in the car. That's
Yes,
why,
I did see that.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I was like, I could have sworn I saw him streaming. So I popped the stream open. He's been on the BRB screen for 45 minutes now. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's pretty legit.
Wow.
We
What
love
have
you,
they been
Kim.
doing?
I'm curious. God, man, I really hope that she didn't lock her keys in the car while in Denver or something, because man, that would be shitty.
Oh, at that point, I'm just breaking the window.
Right? I would just tell
Just
that.
break this
smash the
goddamn window and grab the kill.
Fucking smash it. I'm not going out
God,
there.
dude.
You know. And like I keep asking him too. It's like, dude, she locks her keys in the car so many times. How do you guys not have like any roadside assistance or anything like that? It's not that expensive either to add. Like most like insurance plans and shit, like for roadside assistance, dude, it's like an extra like $2 a month. It's really nothing crazy. But they don't have it.
Yeah, I got roadside assistance. I hate
sure
it.
as hell do.
They're fucking stupid assholes that have the weirdest
Oh, I
goddamn
agree.
rules ever. But
Yeah. Like they're really dumb when it comes to helping you out, but they eventually do it.
eventually, yeah. Like my 24-hour service, my 24/7-hour roadside assistance, I called them to tow my car back. And I was like, yeah, can I get a tow in the morning? They're like, oh, we can't do that. I'm sorry, what? You can't do that. Like, no, well, hang on. Let me see if we can schedule that for you. I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm on hold for like 5 minutes. She comes back. She's like, no, we called a couple tow companies and they don't do a scheduling. I'm like, this is 24/7, right? Like, what are we talking about right now? She's like, yeah, they just don't offer it. I'm like,
Little do you
okay,
know, it's actually 16/4, not 24/7.
right? It's like, okay, so when's the earliest I can get a tow? Like, well, the tow companies aren't open until like 8 or 9. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Ernie.
Yeah. So I threw a fit for a little bit, but eventually I hung up and I had my ticket number and everything. I called back at 6:30. I'm like, yeah, I need a tow. Like, okay, we'll get a tow out to you. What the fuck? Are you kidding me right now?
Maybe that person was about to get off their shift and they're like, fuck this guy, and they just kind of blew you off.
Yeah. Well, that fucking person better hope I don't ever recognize their name again. I won't because I suck at remembering names. But if I do, I'm gonna do the same thing I did to the theater person that I never actually did to because I couldn't remember them. I'm just gonna bug you the rest of your life.
So if you ever upset Ernie, he's going to find a way to bother you the rest of your life. Not going to do it, but he'll find a way.
Yeah, that's my retribution. I will say I'm gonna do it, but because I can't remember you, I'm not actually gonna do anything. I'll just think
Maybe
about
I
it
will.
real hard until
Maybe
I
I
haunt your
won't.
dreams.
Say you're
But it's
gonna
gonna
haunt
happen.
their dreams.
Yeah. It's gonna be a psychic link. Like
Oh my
I
god.
remember you. I don't remember you, but I remember you. And I swear after today
That's
you will
funny.
remember me.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm a very passive revenge person. Don't put me in an Avenger movie at any point. Not like Marvel Avengers, but like, the revenge movies where characters like, you killed my family, I will kill you now type of person. Yeah, don't put me in those. I'm too passive.
The entire movie's just Ernie thinking and like saying, I'm going to get you. It's going to happen. And at the end of
Thinking
the
real hard about killing you right now. Oh,
listen up,
could
Hollywood.
be, could be a comedy. Yeah, we can do a comedy movie. Parody of that type of deal.
Yeah, definitely. Some Holy Grail looking like stuff.
Yeah, I like it. All right, Hollywood, I'm available if you ever have ideas.
With his mane, his dark midnight mane.
Yes, with my beautiful
That's a
hair
movie title.
flowing in the wind.
Midnight Maine.
I like it.
Oh my god.
Possibly the podcast
I'm gonna
title.
change my gamer tag
Horrible.
now. Midnight Maine.
Yes!
Fuck. Oh my gosh. That's funny.
I'm going to look. You could probably hear
You
me
laugh,
typing.
but I'm doing it.
I'm going to look. Let's see. Midnight Maine. I'm checking this right here on the podcast, but I'm gonna do it. And Maine is Mane?
N-E.
That's so.
Penny, yes.
All right. Midnight Maine. Fuck, I misspelt it.
Fucking
Dude,
get
it's
a
available.
dictionary, you
All right,
asshole.
Ernie, Ernie's new nickname. Let's do this.
Got it. Hang on. Where's my controller? I got this.
Holy shit, are you really going to change it?
Maybe I'll do it later. I don't want to do it right.
All right. Well, we're going to call it a podcast. Coming soon, Midnight Main. It's going to be a great
Yes.
game.
Eyes open, people.
Add him on Xbox. He'll never play with you, but add him on Xbox.
Yeah, probably not.
Pretty much.
Well, it's okay.
All right. Well, till next time, internets. Hopefully, we can get Ed on the next podcast because he freaking sucks. Well, because his wife sucks. That's all I'm going to say. But, anywho.
Wow. Tell us how you really feel.
Shots fired. I don't care. I'm the host of this podcast. I can say whatever the hell I want. Yeah.
There he goes again, swinging his fucking
When people
host
come
dick
up to me on
around.
the street and shit, talking shit, I'm like, you know what? I have a podcast. I don't need this shit, and I leave.
Please tell me the next time you do that so I can watch them punch you in the head.
I think I'll punch myself in the head if I ever try to defend myself that way. I don't need this
You
shit.
know who I am?
Yes.
Right. I'm the host of LP3 podcast, fucker. Okay, dude.
Come at me.
I see it happening.
I do too.
You see it, Adam? Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, I see it happening.
You're not the most intelligent person, Carlos. Sorry.
Damn. Thanks, Ernie.
You're welcome. It comes with
But
absolutely no love.
Oh, I bet. All right. Well, internet.
I'm pretty sure.
Right. All right, internet. We are gonna get the heck out of here. Till next time. I'm gonna try my damnedest to get us recording next week again. Because
sorry about that, internet.
Shit happened, but anyways, we'll see you guys for sure next week. Like I said, I'm trying to get this back into a weekly thing because it's been a year and we're just recording number 16, which is really sad. So it's like, holy shit, we got some catching up to do. But that's okay. We'll get there.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, till next time, internet. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Carlos once again with Link and Ernie.
Woo!
Sleep well, my dudes.
Next time. Bye.
Laters.